So there was a time when I was in community college. Um, I had to take this technical writing course in order to graduate, in order to get my associate's degree in mathematics. I had to take a technical writing course. Oh my god, I hated that course. I still have the textbook for some reason. And I shit you not, the title is technically right. WRITE, right. Really? Anyway, so there was an assignment in this class at one point to, um, I swear to God, this is how she pitched it. Um, Either, if you are currently employed, write a letter to your boss about some shit. I don't know. I wasn't currently employed at the time, so I didn't care. I had like just been let go from the IT job uh, at that college, so it was like kind of in between jobs. or or take something that you've done and like promote it to a prospective employer or some shit, something like that. That's how she pitched it. I swear to God. So, um, what I did is I took um, a design that I had made for I'd been working on, like true shit in real life. This was a real thing. For a mechanical computer that had computational capabilities comparable to like the very first generation iMac. Now, when you understand what that means, that's pretty fucking crazy. So we're dealing with like a couple gigabytes of storage capacity, and what like probably something like 128, 256, 128, I want to say, megabytes of memory, something in that ballpark. Like these are pretty big numbers for a mechanical device, right? But I had made proof of concepts, a calculator that that worked, and there's no reason that it wasn't scalable. And the core component was a general computer. It wasn't it wasn't like adding machine sort of logic. It was Turing complete sort of logic, right? So I had actually physically built a prototype of this. It was a real thing, right? This was a real, like, if you gave me access to some resources and some money and some time, I could actually have made this. At I still could, although now the performance is so shit compared to where we're at that it's not worth it. In every regard, we're about 100 to 1,000 times bigger now for just a pretty cheap basic thing you can buy. So yeah. Um, but at the time, it was potentially feasible to get into that domain for a mechanical computer. And for certain applications, this can be better than an electronic computer. This can this can have benefits. Um, One like for instance, you're not subject to um, gamma ray interference. Um, you're not subject, you're not nearly as subject to um, your storage media deteriorating because of like the magnetic sectors just becoming demagnetized and you know things like that. Like there are legitimate ways that this could be valuable, really even today. But nobody's going to buy it today because it's so underpowered. But at the time, this was not crazy. And she like called me into her office when she saw this, and she's like, "No, what is this? What are you talking about? You can't do this. You can't. This is like fiction. This is like science fiction. I didn't. This is a technical writing course. You can't be writing shit like this." I'm like, so repeat to me what the assignment was again. And she does. And I was like, yeah, okay. So given that assignment, like, this is a real thing that I've worked on. Like, I'm pitching a real thing. And she's like, no, I don't believe you. You need to change it or I'm gonna fail you on this. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, no, just make up something to a pretend boss instead. Okay, fuck you, bitch. Oh, I hated that class before that, but I hated it even more afterwards. Oof. Damn. I think I got a B. Like, I did not do great in that class. Like, a low-ass B. Like, fucking barely not a C. It might have been a high-ass C. And almost a B. It was, like, right in there. It was, like, right on the border. I didn't do fantastic in that course. But I did well enough to pass and get my associates in mathematics. So, yeah, it's over now, right?